हेलो गुड मॉर्निंग। हमें डिस्कस करते सोशल इश्यूज इन एनवायरमेंटल स्टडीज, हाउ ह्यूमन एक्टिविटीज आर लिंक्ड टू सोसाइटी, linked to different environmental problem, different pollution, climate change and resource depletion। हमें एगुड़ा सब पढ़ुଥିଲେ तापर हमें डिस्कशन कले डिफरेंट एक्ट रे हमें कोन देखले वाइल्ड लाइफ प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट, वाटर पोल्यूशन एक्ट, एयर पोल्यूशन एक्ट, फॉरेस्ट कंजर्वेशन एक्ट। तो हमें डिस्कस करଥିଲେ वाइल्ड लाइफ प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट 1970 रे, the Water Pollution Act 1974, the Air Pollution Act 1981, Forest Conservation Act 1980, जो हमें डिस्कस करते हैं। Then we started talking about Pollution Control Board. Pollution Control Board कौन? Government organization. It's a government organization. It has enter control on pollution. When I say pollution, pollution the air or pollution of sea, water pollution of sea, soil pollution of sea. But it will बढ़िया pollution control board के तार function कौन? What are the characteristics of pollution control board? How it works? We'll discuss it now. But it takes care of all type of pollution. Main function कौन? Pollution control board रा जैसे से वो law अच्छी, जैसे से वो rules regulation अच्छी, ताको enforce करिया। Enforcement is implementing environmental laws and rules regulation. So enforcement is the first function. पॉल्यूशन तुम पॉल्यूशन सर्टिफिकेट तुम इंडस्ट्री करोगी और गाड़ी चलाओ कि जा करो, you have a range to make the pollution. So within that range, you can make the pollution, we can operate your business. So that is the main function, enforcement of laws. जो नियम कानून अच्छी तार किमिति लागू हो। Then तक monitor करिया, monitoring is the second function. पॉल्यूशन लेवल को चेक करिवा कोठी बेसी पॉल्यूशन होची कि कम पॉल्यूशन होची, वाटर हो एयर हो सॉइल हो जा हो, मॉनिटर करिया तार गोटे मेन काम। एनफोर्समेंट करिवो नियमटा लागू करिवो ता मॉनिटर करिवो, checking pollution levels in air, in water, in soil, different regulation ମାନେ different organization ने हमें regulate करिवो, issuing content to establish city there is something and consent to operate CTO। तो ऑपरेट होची केମିତି होची ଯେତେ ସବୁ rules regulation ଅଛି ତାକୁ regulate କରିବ, ତାକୁ कोठी amendment दरकार, कोठी को जगह रे केते pollution level दरकार सब regulate କରିବ। regulation रे बड़ा जिनिस आछे, compliance କରିବ जो माने pollution pollution industry रा जो minimum category अछि, minimum criteria अछि, industry हो vehicle हो जहाँ pollution रा minimum criteria अछि, whether they are certifying that within that minimum criteria you have to compliance, then pollution control board ଗୋଟେ certify କରିବ or certificate ଦବ you are compliant within that range। Compliance ensuring industries meet environmental standards, whatever the standard fixed by pollution control board PCB, whether you are meeting that standard or not, you are complying। and policy ଯେତେ ସବୁ ନୂଆ policy ଅଛି ତାର ତାକୁ support କରିବା, ତାକୁ enhance କରିବା, ତାକୁ increase କରିବା, ତାକୁ strengthen କରିବା policy support ରେ providing technical and modern help ଯେତେ ସବୁ ଟେକ୍ନିକାଲ ହେଲ୍ପ ଦରକାର ଯାହା ସବୁ ତମର ୱେଷ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାନେଜମେଣ୍ଟ କିଛି ହେଲ୍ପ ଦରକାର କିମ୍ବା ତମର ରିସୋର୍ସ କନଜରଭେସନ କିଛି ହେଲ୍ପ ଦରକାର ଏଭ୍ରିଥିଙ୍ଗ ଇଜ ସପୋର୍ଟ ପଲ୍ୟୁସନ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲ ବୋର୍ଡର ଏସବୁ ଫଙ୍କସନ ଅଛି ଲକୁ ଇମ୍ପ୍ଲିମେଣ୍ଟ କରିବ ମନିଟର କରିବ ରେଗୁଲେଟ କରିବ ତାପରେ କମ୍ପ୍ଲାଏନ୍ସ କରିଦବ ତାପରେ ସପୋର୍ଟ କରିବ ଯେତେ ଲ ଅଛି ଯେତେ ରେଗୁଲେସନ ରୁଲ୍ସ ରେଗୁଲେସନ ଅଛି ତାକୁ ଟେକ୍ନିକାଲ ସପୋର୍ଟ ହଉ କି ନନ୍ ଟେକ୍ନିକାଲ ସପୋର୍ଟ ହଉ everything they support. So these are the main function of pollution control board. Enforce करिवा, monitor करिवा, regulate करिवा, compliance within range रे जो मान अच्छे ताको certify करिवा, that is compliance. Ensuring industry to meet environmental standards. जितने सब standard fix है जितने सब criteria fix है within that standard and that to certify. These are the main functions. Main functions में कौन अच्छी rules, regulations सब वो implement करिवा, monitor करिवा, regulate करिवा, compliance करिवा and support करिवा. What are the example? So you have seen pollution control of main function. तो हमारे कौन तुमको हमारे सेंट्रल लेवल अच्छी, स्टेट लेवल अच्छी, different pollution control. CPCB is Central Pollution Control Board. Central Pollution Control Board. That is the body of national government. It defines the national standard. Central government ର ଗୋଟେ body କଣ ଅଛି? Central Pollution Control Board. This is different state ଅଛି. Andhra Pradesh Pollution Control, APBC, APPCB, Andhra Pradesh Pollution Board. ସେମିତି West Bengal ଅଛି WBPCB, West Bengal Pollution Control Board. They are managing state level agency. They are in that state they are regulating and controlling all the pollution, all the industry criteria within that state. Within that state, they are monitoring, they are enforcing, they are regulating everything, and they are reporting to Central Pollution Control Board. So each state we have, and also US Central will have. These are the different example of pollution control board. Another concept do you have in your syllabus is environmental justice. What is environmental justice? Environmental justice means everyone deserves the same. ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ସମାନ ଅଧିକାର ଅଛି। ତମେ ଯୋଉ ପାଣି ହେଉଛ ନଈରୁ ଏମିତି ନୁହେଁ ଯେ ତମେ ଅଳ୍ପ ପାଣି ଯାଉଛ ଆଉ ଜଣେ ବେଶୀ ପାଣି ଯାଉଛି। ଆଉ ଜଣେ ନଈକୁ ଅଳ୍ପ ୟୁଜ କରୁଛି ଆଉ ଜଣେ ବେଶୀ ୟୁଜ କରୁଛି। There is no discrimination irrespective of their religion, income, origin, caste, color, creed, ଧର୍ମ, ଜାତି, ବର୍ଣ୍ଣ ନିର୍ବିଶେଷରେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ସମାନ ଅଧିକାର ଅଛି ଏନଭାରମେଣ୍ଟ ଉପରେ। ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ହଉ, ପାଣି ହଉ, earth ହଉ, ଯାହା ହଉ। Everyone has the equal right. Environmental justice. That is the concept of environmental justice. I'll read out and I'll give the details in the notes. Environmental justice is the principle that everyone deserves the fair treatment and protection from the environmental hazard. Environmental ଯେତେ ସବୁ component ଅଛି environment ରେ ତମର forest ହଉ, water ହଉ, earth ହଉ, everyone has the equal rights regardless of their race, income, origin, ensure equal access to the clean air, clean water, and the healthy environment. ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ସମାନ ଅଧିକାର ଅଛି and meaningful environment in the environment. ସମସ୍ତେ ନିଜ ନିଜର usage ଯାହା ତମର meaningful environment ଅଛି ତମର ନିଜ ନିଜ usage you are using the environment equally. You suppose ଜଣେ ବହୁତ ପଇସା ବାଲା ଅଛି ସେ ନଈକୁ କିଣି ପାରିବନି. You cannot use the water, use the jungle because you have more money. You cannot use more. Someone has less money, someone cannot use less. So you are equally utilizing. That is the environmental justice. What is the concept of environmental justice? Fair treatment. No group should face disproportionate. କେହି ଜଣେ ଭାବିବନି ଯେ ଆମକୁ ଅଧିକା ମିଳୁଛି ଆମକୁ ତାକୁ କମ ମିଳୁଛି କି ଆମକୁ କମ ମିଳୁଛି ତାକୁ ଅଧିକା ମିଳୁଛି. This is not there in environmental justice. Fair treatment is the concept. ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ equal access ଅଛି. Equal benefits ସେମାନେ utilize କରିପାରିବେ. ଯାହା ତମର usage ଅଛି environment ରେ, you are taking equal. All the benefits you are taking equally. Access you are taking equally. Meaningful environment କଣ? All peoples have a voice and influence the developing, implementing, and enforcing environmental laws as and policies that affect their communities. Everyone has the equal voice, equal demand when using environment. So environment କୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ୟୁଜ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେତେବେଳେ ତମର ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ସମାନ ଭଏସ ଅଛି ସମାନ ଭାବରେ ରେସ୍ କରିପାରିବ ଭଏସକୁ to influence developing and implementing and enforcing environmental laws. ଯେତେବେଳେ ତମର different laws ହଉଛି different implement ହଉଛି different rules regulations ତମର ଯଦି ପ୍ରତିବାଦ କରିବାର ଅଛି you have equal rights to involve equal rights to protect on those laws, policies, rules, regulations, etc. Equity. Equity is another concept. Equity କଣ ମାନେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ସପୋଜ କିଛି ଏରିଆ ଅନଡେଭଲପଡ ଅଛି ସେ ଏରିଆରେ କେମିତି ଇଣ୍ଡଷ୍ଟ୍ରିଆଲାଇଜେସନ କରିକି କେମିତି ସେଟାକୁ ଡେଭଲପ କରାଯିବ ଯେଉଁ ଏରିଆରେ ଅଲରେଡି ଡେଭଲପ ଅଛି ସେଠି ନ କରିକି ଯେଉଁ ଏରିଆ ଅଣ୍ଡର ଡେଭଲପଡ ତାକୁ କେମିତି ସମାନ ଗଣାଯିବ ବେଳେବେଳେ କଣ ହଉଛି କିଛିଟା ଏରିଆରେ ମାନେ ସ୍ଲମ୍ ଥାଏ କି ଲୋ ଇନକମ୍ ଗ୍ରୁପ ଥାନ୍ତି ସେଇଠି ତମର different industry କରିବା ଇଜି ହେଇଯାଏ at less or polluting industry କରିବା ଇଜି ହେଇଯାଏ କାରଣ ଲୋକ ପ୍ରତିବାଦ କରନ୍ତି ନାହିଁ but government should take initiative to develop that area to increase the standard of living in that area and make it equal to other area which is already developed already industry is there. So this is one concept of environmental justice. There are some concept with how it is fairly treating, how meaningful environment, how people are meaningfully involved and protecting and promoting the environment equally. And equality is the government should take initiative for the low income group, for the underdeveloped area to establish good industry and to make the area as a developed area. These are the concept of environmental justice. Environmental refugee, there is another concept in syllabus. What is environmental refugee? Environmental refugee is also called climate migrant. ଆମେ ଦେଖିଥାଉ କିଛି ଜାଗାରେ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ଅଲଗା ଜାଗାକୁ ନିଆଯାଏ। ଆମର ଯେମିତି ସାଇକ୍ଲୋନ ହଉଛି ଓଡିଶାରେ। ସାଇକ୍ଲୋନ ହେଲେ କଣ ହଉଛି, ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ସ୍ଥାନାନ୍ତରଣ କରାଯାଉଛି, ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାକୁ ଦିଆହଉଛି, ସାଇକ୍ଲୋନ ହାଉସକୁ ଦିଆହଉଛି, କିମ୍ବା ଯୋଉମାନେ ଲୋ ଏରିଆରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଏରିଆକୁ ଦିଆହଉଛି। ସେମିତି ନୋଟରେ ଲିପୁଛି କଣ, ଯୋଉମାନଙ୍କୁ ମୁଭମେଣ୍ଟ କରାଯିବ ଡ୍ୟୁ ଟୁ environmental issues. Environmental refugees, also called climate migrant, they are the people forced to flee their home due to severe environmental changes. Environmental change होची, suppose climate change होची, कि natural disaster होती है, मैं cyclone example देଥିଲି, natural disaster होती, ସେଇ କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ କଣ ହଉଛି, କିଛି ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ଅଲଗା ଜାଗାକୁ ନିଆହଉଛି। ଗୋଟେ ସି ଲେଭେଲ ରାଇଜ ହେଲା, ସପୋଜ ସି ଲେଭେଲ ବଢୁଛି ମାନେ କିଛି ଲୋ ଏରିଆର ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ଇମ୍ପାକ୍ଟ ହବ, ତେଣୁ ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ କୁହାଯିବ ତମେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ଯାଇକି ରୁହ। In that new place, they can make good livelihood, they can survive. So that is environmental refugee. They are migrating due to some environmental impact. Environmental କିଛି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହେଲେ ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାକୁ ନିଆଯାଉଛି। That is environmental refugee. It is also called climate migrant. The term lacks legal standing under international laws, leading to varied uses like environmentally displaced person or eco-refugee. This movement are increasing with million displaced by flood, storms and drought. ଯେକୌଣସି ଏନଭାରମେଣ୍ଟ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହେଲା ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆଯାଉଛି। ସେଭଳି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କନସେପ୍ଟ ଅଛି ଇକୋଲୋଜିକାଲ ଇକୋନୋମି। Ecological economy is transdisciplinary field studying the independence of human economy and the natural ecosystem. Ecosystem ଆମେ ପଢିଥିଲେ, ଆମେ discuss କରିଥିଲେ, what is the ecosystem? Ecosystem କୁ ଯଦି କିଛି human economy or କିଛି disturb କରୁଛି, then that is called ecological economy. Ecological economy is the transdisciplinary field studying the independence of human economy and natural economy. Natural ecosystem ରେ ଯାହା ସବୁ ଆମର ପଢିଥିଲେ, ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ହଉ କିମ୍ବା ଫରେଷ୍ଟ ହଉ କିମ୍ବା ୱାଟର ବଡି ହଉ, these are natural ecosystem. Being the economy as embedded within the biosphere with focusing on sustainability, equity, and long-term well-being, not just growth, by integrating ecological, social, and economic factors for holistic integrated ecological, social, and economic factor for holistic management of the world as shared house. It contrasts with traditional environmental economics, and by recognizing nature's enriching values and emphasizing limits, advocating for sustainable scales, fair resources distribution across generations and spaces, and efficient allocation within the planetary boundaries. Ecological economy is the intercommunication between different ecosystem, different natural ecosystem. Independently, human economies and natural ecosystem. ତମର ଯୋଉ ଇକୋନୋମି ଅଛି, ନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲ ଇକୋସିଷ୍ଟମ ର ଯୋଉ ଇଣ୍ଟରାକ୍ସନ ଅଛି, your interdependence that is called ecological economy. Another 2, 3 class, I think it will complete your syllabus and I'll see what is left in your syllabus so that we can cover it up. Tomorrow, same time, you have the class. Thank you.